for? Oh, it's $4. What do you pay? Oh, this is where they moved them to.
It's down in the basement.
No, what I mean is some of the scenes from the Colorado Historic Museum.
Oh, no, they're not here.
These I recognize. Those used to be kits you could buy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, man. Pardon our dust. Okay, that's... Boy, they do have some old pieces in here.
Oh, yeah, they really do. So it'll be,
Yeah, that's it. That's when they went off the track. The big boy. It went off the track. They almost thought they wouldn't get it here. Yeah, here it is right there. I'm talking all about it. I remember listening to that on the news. Hey, get a load of the splits.
yeah.
That's what you call real problems. So there. Okay, they're supposed to be re-releasing that. I've heard about the places. First time I get a chance to get in.
Listen,
There's that
no
flying
running,
thing right there.
no fighting or wrestling.
Does it run? Here, come on down there, downstairs.
Yeah, it's a compressor.
Yeah.
That was originally a live steam model.
You see those down there. You walk down there and look at them, great. Cords. We'll see it.
Oh, yeah.
Here, look here. You can push the button.
Lincoln Roadster. It's got to be a little yard engine. That it is. A little yard engine. Oh, I dig the bicycle. Can you
Yeah.
believe people used to be able to maintain their balance on something like that?
Yeah.
1937 Packard. Right now, could be just a drift. Yeah. There are more ins and outs to this place than the Winchester home. Touring coat. Pierce Arrow. Old-fashioned sleigh. I wonder if this is where they brought it to. 7 Packard. found in the basement of the house. Somebody had dismantled it, taken it down into the basement of the place, and then reassembled it in the basement.
Huh.
Periodic furniture too, I see. It was a lifting body.
Yeah.
Home garage. I wonder why it didn't catch on. There's the combination steering wheel, aileron control. See how long it takes a quarter.
I bet this was a kick to drive around.
Oh yeah. Maybe the early tri-wheelers with the carbide lamp for lighting. Or did they have that fixed for electric? No, it was carbide. Chainless drive bicycle. Chainless drive. That was an idea back then, or worried about breaking or slipping.
Those tires are flat.
Ford. 1905 Ford.
Oh, this one's on, it looks like.
Is there any pictures in it?
Yeah, there is.
Somebody scratch built that one out of this.
See if I can get a focus in here. Oops, it went off.
I think it's a Donnie. It was.
Go ahead, David.
Can you see anything?
Hang on, let me see if I can get a focus on it. Okay, go ahead, flip through it. Flip through it a little faster. Let's see the other one.
Have you got anything?
Oh yeah, they got something. I don't know. You know.
Somebody did a lot of beautiful model building.
Yeah.
A lot of these kits are no longer available too. Most of these down here are the old Intex kits. Do that.
Look at that thing.
Junk.
I'm sure. Well, that and the fact they were climbing up into it instead of walking on the same level. Shame people can't leave things alone, you know? Busted out window.
Oh, this is his hooker back here.
Combination bedroom and washroom, I guess.
Bedroom.
Yeah, complete with sink.
Shower.
Into the road.
You wait for us.
And they never did get around to tell you how fast it went. Oh, this is a kit.
Ah.
Right. Guess you put it together yourself.
What? Ooh. Ooh.
That's how they used to see you out.
Yeah, for a kid.
Yeah.
Nope.
Can I get to
Full size adults.
It's just right across.
Well,
You
it's
just
more
go-
than.
Hey, now look at those.
Child-
Singapore, Surrey.
See those wet brown railings, Matt?
Yeah.
Inside the window, well, that's where the casket went back. So when I went down the street, it was like.
Ah, okay, you're right. That is a kid's size. Here we go.
It says the cross on top is hinged, so it will pass on the tree limbs.
Here's another one. Look at that casket right there.
That's pretty. It's Austrian festival.
Not exactly one of the most comfortable caskets to be in. Then again, who'd complain?
Oh, hot dog. Look at this truck.
Atomic outdoors. Yeah. No place is out complete without the coach. A royal coach. Isn't it amazing how most of the dresses are wedding dresses?
Yeah.
I'm always very happy. I guess they didn't bring that one here. Old abandoned house, and there was a fire. The fire wasn't that big and was quickly extinguished. And then while other fires were in the house, they went down in the basement, and there was a, what was it, 1928 Packard that somebody had built or rebuilt in the basement.
Oh, wow.
They figured since the house was condemned, they were going to try and find the owner of the property and see what he wanted to do with the car. They'd probably end up dismantling it and taking it out like it had been put in. Yeah, now that one we really get high on. And the
Sheesh. It's a pump pedal.
yeah. Not only that, but if I'm looking at this right, the small front wheel goes in front instead of behind, and
Yeah.
that's what you steer with.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
Actually, it's very well presented. Arrested, put in jail for disturbing the peace. It figures. Some of these they have trouble keeping.
Hey, that's cool looking, that Ford.
Model T Ford Pilot. Made by Wood Brothers, so it figures most of its construction is wood. Front wheel drive. Handlebars.
Yeah, it looks like you
right. You
twist
turn the
them.
handlebars, twist them forward, and it puts on the brakes. Oh man. Obviously they believed in horns first. Look at the size of that horn. That ought to let them know you're coming.
Kind of tore up.
Yep, it's probably the same condition that they last used it in.
Could be. For the 6th and what is now Potomac.
There's some.
It's a shame places like this are having so much trouble keeping open. Yeah. Sinclair oil.
Eucalyptus, sweet old cayenne.
Probably used in racing, among other things.
Look at that orange.
$725.
Oh, here we go, dog. Oh, hot dog. What do we got here? Must be a... Oh, bro, how many picnic?
Inside car.
And then that little black chair, that's down.
Now there's a real sod busting plow.
Boy, I guess. It's a huge thing.
Metal plate.
Used oxen to pull it.
1910 Empire. Oh, it was advertised as the little aristocrat.
And this, 5 cents a quart, Chinese cheese, 2 pounds a quart.
That's an 1890 milk wagon.
Also,
Here's the milk.
1910 Empire. Even comes with its old picnic basket.
and look, butter.
And then there's this little bump back there.
Oh, it is cute.
Like,
Looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Except later ones had a motor out here and the wheel set further out.
Well, 1922.
We're equipped with electric.
Hey, 1912
here's a sled.
That's one of your more fancy ones. Cutter. Unusual cutters. Oh man, this place has enough stuff in it. You could visit it every day for a week and still not see it all.
Yeah.
What in the world?
We have a license plate.
That is ability was 30 races. Delivery truck. Locomobile. Steam car. 4-passenger does. No, this one's in the shape that it was when they found it. Yeah, floorboards out of it. Another sled. Or sleigh, I should say.
There's a mail.
Yeah, the old mail wagon. U.S. mail buggy. Since he had so far to go, they closed it in for him. So to keep the weather off of him and the mail. Needless to say, it didn't always work. Vaudevillian bikes, yeah, that's what it is, all right. Wooden spokes.
This cost $500.
That's very sweet.
Oh man.
There's a lease everything.
FW200 Condor. You know, it's amazing, but a lot of these kits are still available or have been re-released. Now that one, I wouldn't mind getting another one of. That's an old Aurora giant scale. You actually screwed it together just like this SE5 over here.
That's a
Short Sutherlander. One of the big
That's a Japan.
Well, this is one section I never knew they or expected them to have. But it is one way of demonstrating flight. Old control line model.
Yeah. With flaps, or was that just like
With
that?
flaps and throttle, probably. Got an old redhead in it, probably a McCoy. Trying to think of who made that kit, but I can't place it. Whoever did it did a beautiful job. Let me see these. We didn't know it. No way you could sign these from yourself. Oh yeah, the stereoscope, stereoptics. Some of the toys. There was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
W chassis.
I've seen those.
63 Studebaker! Yay!
I don't see many of those.
I remember we used to have one of those air coolers.
Oh, yeah.
See it on the side there? It was poor man's answer to air conditioning.
Yeah, a little swamp cooler.
Basically, you got a cord in there that'll wet down the, oh, what do they call that crate? It is definitely doing all right.
Sure is.
If I remember right, they used to use it in the amusement park. Well, the doctor's buggy. 15-inch gauge. Got rich in a hurry and shut his mouth. Action engine. Have to do the pressure test of the boiler before they even think about it. Oh, heck.
Yeah, come on up here. I'll show you something.
Yeah, what? You gotta take a leak?
You know?
Oh,
I just wanted to
all this stuff. And you can go, ow! See?
Lit that fire to keep this baby going.
Yeah.
So they have the worm screw that just moved it all along through a special flexible coupler. Should be able to take a look at it.
There's nothing there.
No. Just for various equipment. Nothing in there now, I can guarantee you. Rags and other necessary equipment. On the fly, while the train was moving. Well, not just noise, but... Okay, let's see. Yeah, there it is, look. It drives it on through here and on into the firebox.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there's the rest of your firebox. Looking for the ash.
Oh, it took care of itself, huh? Or they push a button and it...
Well, basically it would rotate the ash out. Because you see, there was more than one firebox on this thing. At least if I remember my history on it right, there was. No, there was just a major one, but boy, they must have really had a lot of power for that to force the steam through everything. See, for their flue and everything, and up here to your main drives. Man, that baby had power.
Boy.
Yeah, this was damage was done to it as they were trying to get it back on the track after she went off. See the way the couples all tore up?
Yeah.
That's when she went off the track. The turn radius was too short for her. I know some of them had two. That's what another reason they were worm fed. But no, this one only had the one. I can remember watching these go down the tracks when I was a kid and we were on vacation.
Look at that big old chain.
Yeah. Part of the safety chain to make sure the front stayed in place. You could hear it coming before it got there.
Oh, I love this thing.
The most necessary pieces of equipment for getting the derailment back on the track. Kind of cramped living quarters, but that's where sometimes the conductor and train crew would live for days. Oh no, that's when you were traveling in class. This is to come sightseeing. Just don't want to check something.
Man, Daddy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Whoa! Not exactly the highest reach, is it?
Yeah, and touch your own wrist.
Extra drive rods. Always looking for. Some of the levers aren't exactly the easiest for someone my size to get to. That's the easy way to do it, really. way this thing could go into place.
Pretty shot, huh?
Yeah. If I didn't know better, I'd say they poured it full of concrete to help keep it in place. It could just as easily be asbestos. Got the extra condensers to go. How about that? They're still intact. The old sand pipes.
Yeah.
They actually had a reservoir of sand up there. They could let down these pipes to help take care of slick tracks. Strange, they only had them on the front too. Well, I guess they figured there should have been enough sand on it by then. Then you Spanish guy and looks at the bridge work of the castle.
I'll tell you, he's gonna take your picture. Nick? Listen to this.
Sand dumps. Boy, not only do they have transportation modes of all types, but also all nations.
Nicholas!
Going down. Marvelous how much energy they have.
Yeah.
That last rocket, man, the guy at the rear must have been the anchor man, the heaviest guy on the team. Jeez, what do they say about it here? Orient Racer. Also known for their fine clocks. Anchor man was the guy at the rear. He had to be the biggest one. No, it's just a name tag. It's like a couple of our skis together.
Just put it like a dime in there or something and starts
It's out of
playing.
order. It's out of order. Used to play the violin. Don't. Junkyard horse. I think that could be, one of those two is probably the entrance to the tunnels. This one isn't, or is it? Wait a minute, no. There's definitely something, some sort of room back there behind this one. This one's probably the one that would lead to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Used it for maintenance and electrical and heating. Some of the miners have actually dug their tunnels right there underneath the city. So this is where the temporary in-scale club did their thing.
Got Alfred Packer down here. Is this it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can still see still working on some of it over there in the corner.
Yeah.
Expected there to be more of this open as I wait for your time. Slowly working along the back wall there. Yeah, this is where a group get together and have fun.
What they call this?
We warm it. Good stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead back up.
The micro gauge up here. That was the tunnel, all right. You can see where some of the surface pipes are coming out of the front. See what they're above it?
Yeah. Building before.
Hey,
Looks like a bus.
There's an old motor.
outboard.
Oh, yeah.
Various headlights. Oh, I think I know what that is. Looks like a bloody L train here. One of the first home builds. A Cricket airplane. Home-built aircraft, Bill and Bruce. Built from a kit, 1980. They found out that thing would develop a very bad habit. It would lose altitude very unexpectedly because it's increased turbulence from the front wing here. Well, that train down there, that's what they...
Rat.
That's not a tri-motor.
Dang, that big old airplane.
Well, wait a minute. Piper or Cessna, I always get those two. They look so much the same. I'd have to take a look at my books to make sure. But I'm thinking that's almost positive that's a Piper. No, I was wrong. It's a Beech. Twin Beech. Military snapped up most of those during World War II. Surprised that one's still in civilian livery. Wonder if they have the other wing to it. I'm sure they do somewhere.
Well, that's an old hang glider.
Yeah, could use a good dusting from the looks of things.
There's a smashed car.
Mm-hmm. The end of the road for most of the cars. There's a little tri-wheeler there. Yeah, here it says 1940 Twin Beech. It's amazing how at that time the Beech, the Piper, and the Cessna all looked the same,
It's missing.
especially the twins. 7 to 12 passengers, several thousand were used by the military. 200 miles per hour on 40 gallons of gas. New approximately, you're kidding. And cost new approximately $1,000.
$100,000.
$100,000. Yeah, $100,000. They got to be kidding, man. Oh, famous car, Cadillac. 68 bicentennial Cadillac there. Hello. 62.98 miles per hour on May 6th, 1986.
You can see one of the wheels.
Plus the guy laid down, I think there were two of them in it. Yeah, some ate it up already. Yeah, and what whether that thing would develop a nose-in tendency because it would just lose lift on its front wing. And no transportation museum is complete without bicycles. Lots of bicycles. The old-fashioned touring buses, touring Surrey, they call it here.
Here's big old Jack.
Excuse me a second, Dave. Very something for you here. Wow. Okay. Well, what else do you call it when you can lay a tool down? Oh, okay. Not quite what I thought it was. Okay, ready? Now I'm going to transfer these to wooden plates and then wood burn them.
Oh, yeah.
Always looking for patterns for that. There were some places down there where they weren't exactly alone. Conestoga wagon.